dark, like a lot of you, I spend a lot of time watching vids, reading books, and figuring out things that are going on in the world. Now this show, I've said before, In the Dark, is going to be mainly for people who have heard of a few things but laughed it off and don't understand why we believe. And I came across today a video about banking, and it's somebody from British Parliament, and he just goes off about the banking system and fractional reserve system. And you may not be aware, but the Federal Reserve, I'm sure you've all heard of, is not federal. It's not a government building, although we are being charged the money to pay the people who work there. It's a privately owned bank owned by the Rothschild family, as well as several others. And they can print their own money. They can do whatever they want. They lend us money. Say they lend us $1 trillion and they put a 5% tax on it. We can never pay it back. Because you can't pay back the interest on money. It doesn't exist. So here's that video with this guy just making me smile.
It is my opinion that you do not really understand the concept of banking. All the banks are broke. Bank Santander, Deutsche Bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, they're all broke. And why are they broke? It isn't an act of God. It isn't some sort of tsunami. They're broke because we have a system called fractional reserve banking, which means that banks can lend money that they don't actually have. It's a criminal scandal, and it's been going on for too long. To add to that problem, you have moral hazard, a very significant moral hazard from the political sphere. And most of the problem starts in politics and central banks, which are part of the same political system. We have counterfeiting, sometimes called quantitative easing, but counterfeiting by any other name. The artificial printing of money, which if any ordinary person did, they'd go to prison for a very long time. And yet governments and central banks do it all the time. Central banks repress the amount of interest that rates are, so we don't have the real cost of money. And yet we blame the real retail banks for manipulating LIBOR. The sheer effrontery of this is quite astonishing. It's central banks that manipulate interest rates, Commissioner. And plus, underneath all this, we talk loosely, in a rather cavalier fashion, do we not, about deposit guarantees. So when banks go broke through their own incompetence and chicanery, the taxpayer picks up the tab. It's theft from the taxpayer. And until we start sending bankers, and I include central bankers and politicians, to prison for this outrage, it will continue.
Now, if you don't follow politics or banking, that video meant precisely shit to you. But that's okay, you'll learn more as you go on. The basic thing is, they make money from nothing. Remember the bank bailout in 2008? That was such a fucking joke, because they make the money. Why the hell should we be bailing out banks that print the friggin' money? You know, so if you kind of dozed off during that, got a good song for you that's gonna wake you up considerably, I hope. I'd say crank this one up and start the headbanging. I'm not even gonna say what it is.
Last night the world came down. But in the bullshit department, a businessman can't hold a candle to a clergyman. Because I gotta tell you the truth, folks. I gotta tell you the truth. When it comes to bullshit, big time, major league bullshit, you have to stand in awe of the all-time champion of false promises and exaggerated claims, religion. No contest. No contest. Religion easily has the greatest bullshit story ever told. Think about it. Religion has actually convinced people that there's an invisible man living in the sky who watches everything you do every minute of every day. And the invisible man has a special list of 10 things he does not want you to do. And if you do any of these 10 things, he has a special place full of fire and smoke and burning and torture and anguish where he will send you to live and suffer and burn and choke and scream and cry forever and ever till the end of time. But he loves you. He loves you. He loves you and he needs money. He always needs money. He's all powerful, all perfect, all knowing, and all wise. Somehow, just can't handle money. Religion takes in billions of dollars. They pay no taxes, and they always need a little more. Now, you talk about a good bullshit story. Holy shit.
You know, the funniest thing about that skit, and George Carlin, R.I.P. buddy, it's still completely relevant today. Isn't that sad? It's both hilarious and pathetic. You just have to exchange a few of the names of the politicians, and the bankers are all still the same. So it's just the politicians have changed. So I thought I'd put a little levity into that banking info. And now we are going to get into some more video that I got from the web, Western, what's this guy's name here? Western Journalism Media Audio type thing. I'm sure you can find them on YouTube. It's a great clip the way they put it together. And I'm leaving the guy's voice in there because he did a great job. So here's this one for the Hillary fans.
When you run for president, you need to be judged by what you have done. And I think the evidence is pretty clear.
Oh, it is clear, Mrs. Clinton. So let's take a trip back and look at what you've done. She's a compulsive liar.
I remember landing under sniper fire. There was supposed to be some kind of a greeting ceremony at the airport, but instead we just ran with our heads down to get into the vehicles. I did not email any classified material to anyone on my email.
Secretary Clinton said there was nothing marked classified on her emails, either sent or received. Was that true?
That's not true.
Secretary Clinton said I did not email any classified material to anyone on my email. There is no classified material. Was that true?
There was classified material emailed.
Well, have you always told the truth?
I've always tried to. Always. Always.
Jimmy Carter said, I will never lie to you.
You know, you're asking me to say, have I ever? I don't believe I ever have. I don't believe I ever have. I don't believe I ever will.
She suppressed rape victim Bill Clinton.
She was just holding on to my hand. She didn't, because I had started to turn away from her. And she held on to my hand and she said, do you understand everything that you do? I mean, cold chills went up my spine. That's the first time I became afraid of that woman.
You interpret that to mean she knew about the incident?
I certainly do. I think she's always known. I think she's always covered up for him.
What Mr. Clinton did to me was wrong.
And she knew what her husband did to those women. There's no way that she did not know that. They're just not truthful people. And it's been a history of knowing that they're not truthful people. I don't know for sure what she wants to run for, unless it's just an ego thing.
Defended a child rapist.
Took a lot of different tests. I had to take a polygraph, which he passed, which forever just drove my face in polygraphs.
How did it turn out?
Oh, he plea bargained. We got him off for time served in the county jail. He's been in the county jail about 2 months.
Flip-flops on major issues.
I have been very consistent over the course of my entire life. I have always fought for the same values and principles, but I believe that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman.
Do you think New York State should recognize gay marriage?
No.
No. Okay.
I support marriage for lesbian and gay couples.
Is there anyone confused by what they just saw? I know I'm not. There still are a few, because really they haven't seen it. I'm sure a lot of you that may check this out have seen that kind of stuff and you're in the know. That guy laid that out in a really simple way, so maybe you should share this video or that video, at least that section of it, to the people you think are or know are voting for Hillary. It's just madness. Okay, so a couple shows back, it was my first In the Dark show, and I brought up Nikola Tesla and how I figured out about him because of a band. Can you guess what I'm going to play next? And I defy you to not get nipple or penis hard by the time the guitar solo comes in. You're going to be like, holy fuck! Here they are, Tesla. Was that solo not the shit or what? Wow, that was kind of weird. I think there might be a ghost here. Something just dropped in front of me. Wow. So anyway, this next song, really not too much to do with conspiracies, but it does sum me up to a T. And in a way, it's about conspiracies. It's about how people are treated when they go against the norm, when they don't think the same way as the sheep. Conform or be cast out, if you will. No, it's not a Rush song. Get ready to bang your fucking heads. Skid Row, man. Couldn't beat them back in the day. That's one of the songs that should have been a friggin' hit, but for some reason wasn't. Well, some reason the record company, they wanted the hits like I Remember You and 18 in Life, stuff like that. Can't Stand the Heartache, or was that one of those other bands? But as you could hear, Sebastian, Canadian singer, holy fuck, what a voice, right? So we're gonna bring this show to a close. A little bit of talk about the NWO and the Illuminati. And you can see the other day on the other show I had that little clip with Lindsay Wagner talking about the Illuminati and how it was the Jews and all of that stuff. And that they've got their little eyes in the sky checking us out everywhere. So I thought to go with that theme of being watched, everything we do, we've got cameras everywhere now. So here's one last heavy song and then it's good night, everybody. So take care.
Every thought, so my power draws.